The U.S. is set to lift COVID-19 testing requirements for travelers from China as early as today.
The measures were enforced earlier this year amid a surge in cases after China dropped its strict zero COVID policies. NBC News foreign correspondent Josh Lederman joins us now from Hong Kong with more on this. So, Josh, good to see you. This expected move is likely to be welcomed by travelers over there, right? What exactly are they telling you?
Well, if you're trying to fly from anywhere in the world to the U.S. that's not mainland China or Hong Kong, you don't need a COVID test. And so the fact that they are going to be lifting this requirement has certainly been welcome news here in Hong Kong as well as in mainland China, as the U.S. has said that they are starting to see evidence that cases, hospitalizations and deaths from COVID in China are all falling. I spoke with 3 passengers today at Hong Kong International Airport as they were checking in to get on their direct United Airlines flight from here in Hong Kong to San Francisco. Here's what they had to say. Would you feel better about flying back and forth to a country like China if you knew you didn't need that test?
Definitely. Definitely. Make life a lot easier.
That's a very exciting news to us. Yeah. Very easy for us.
Wonderful. Yeah, I just did my COVID test 2 days ago, and it's really hard to find a point to do that in mainland anymore. So that'd be really convenient if we can lift that restriction.
So we're told that the CDC could announce the formal lifting of that COVID test requirement as soon as today. And once that happens, Zinkley, really the only remaining COVID restriction for travelers who are not U.S. citizens will be that they be vaccinated for COVID-19.
So, Josh, passengers seem to like it. How about airlines and travel companies? What kind of impact do they think this decision will have?
Yeah, well, it's only been in the last few months that U.S. airlines have been able to get back in the game of flying directly from China to the United States. In fact, United just launched their Hong Kong to San Francisco flight on Monday. And on that first flight, they saw 97% of the seats sold. On today's flight, I am told by Walter Dias, who's the regional sales director for United here in Hong Kong, that it was 95%. And he said he thinks once that COVID test goes away, it'll be even more. Take a listen.
Whenever we see pain points go away, we do see a jump in both bookings to the agencies as well as calls into our call centers. So we really do think that as those last pandemic restrictions go away, we'll see a pretty strong reaction to that.
But as far as flights from mainland China to the U.S., right now, Joe, the bottleneck is not demand as much as it is restrictions that the U.S. and China have both placed on each other for how many flights they can have per day. And so this, like so many other issues, seems to have gotten caught up in the political tensions between Washington and Beijing.
And Josh, to that end, while we have you, I want to ask about President Xi being sworn in for an unprecedented 3rd term. Tell us about the challenges he'll be facing and the implications of his reelection.
Certainly big economic challenges as China seeks a recovery for its economy with lower than expected 3% growth last year. But beyond that, with President Xi now really having a firmer grasp on power, we're seeing signs that in his 3rd term, he really wants to focus on this growing competition between superpowers. While in the past, he had largely stayed above some of the harsh rhetoric and spoken mostly in positive terms, as he has been starting this 3rd term, we're starting to see President Xi accuse the U.S. of trying to sabotage China, making clear that he plans to really step up his efforts to defend China against what he sees as those efforts by the U.S. to constrain it as he begins his 3rd term.
Josh Lederman in Hong Kong, thank you so much.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.